Sorry guys, I had myself muted. I am going to delay my stream because I was checking with my dad if I could check with the nursing home. I wasn't trying to take full control of how I wasn't gonna tell them to do it, but like I was gonna check with them if they accept Medicaid. And I talked to my dad, did you check with them if they accept Medicaid? And he says he don't know. So I told my dad, can I check with them? I'm not gonna tell them to do it. I just want to know because I know I am not in charge of whether what my mom has to get or what they have to change for her. Um, but turns out one of my sisters is already on the move, checking stuff about that. And so I found out a lot of things that are going on is a political issue. Okay? The reason why Medicare is so expensive, and let me tell you guys right now, the wealthy people, all them wealthy people who supported Trump and is not aware of this, because you may think your money is going up, dudes, but your money's going down. Your wallets are getting sucked up dry because you support a plan that was never popular for to begin with. And the reason why it wasn't popular, it was because of how it can affect everything. And the big beautiful bill affected everything, which I call the big ugly bill. And so the big beautiful bill that Trump say he's calling it the big beautiful bill, that bill got accepted. And so he was able to already replace when Obamacare expired. This year he replaced it with Trump Care. See, and so the prices of Medicare isn't just going up for the poor, it's going up for the wealthy. So the wealthy are spending money on a healthcare insurance that they accepted through Trump, and they're not aware that they're actually paying more, not less. So, sometimes it's like some of these online MMO game developing studios. Remember that studio that developed Terra Online and had a lot of announcements for a lot of different games? And a lot of those games got canceled. Why? Because at the last minute, they're checking how much they own in money revenue, how much they made. They weren't making enough. And one game that they own, they gave one IP for Sony to take over. Okay? Sony is basically taking over that whole service on their platform. I don't know if they're taking over on other platforms because I know it exists on Microsoft, on Xbox, but like it don't exist on Nintendo Switch. That's because Sony is not stupid. Nintendo, they're getting Wizard 101, and instead of it being free to play, because it's a free to play title, Nintendo decides to put a paywall behind a free to play game. It's supposed to be free to play, damn it. Like, I'm gonna call Nintendo at some point. I'm gonna call Nintendo customer support again, and I'm gonna let them know that they're putting a free to play title for $19.99 called Wizard 101. Why are you charging money for it if you're a billionaire business franchise? Like, you're a billionaire franchise, right? Why are you charging for some of the free to play titles? Well, I get it with Elemental Knights Online, but with that game, dude, Nintendo is stupid. The CEO of Nintendo is stupid. And he's a Japanese CEO. There are other Japanese CEOs that are better than his ass. There are other franchises better than Nintendo. Okay, guys? And I guarantee you, because I know I can just tell that Sony CEO, regardless, is an American CEO. But I'm pretty sure he put a Japanese CEO in charge of Sony Japan. Why? Two separate locations, meaning two separate servers that they're intertwined, but at the same time they're severed. Okay, guys? Because it's a country. Japan is a country. We are in the state. The business for Sony, the guy who's in charge of Sony, and the business itself is in the US. Okay, in the United States. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be trying to check, and I'll be delaying this stream for another time. Um, and I might just try to get episode 1 and 2 done with my main save. But in the meantime, guys, I know I have to delay, and I do apologize. It's just I'm just trying to check how many impeachments Trump got already. And some people may be thinking, oh, he didn't get any impeachments. I don't know if you knew this, but last year he kind of did get like a few impeachments. But then this year happened. The Republicans that are still supporting Trump are trying to make it look like it had never happened. Okay? So I want to make sure I pay attention to what's going on. And it may piss me off somewhat, but I'll be okay. Um, you know, because if I do get too pressured, I'll probably watch some anime and then I'll stream. Um, but alright, guys, I do apologize for the delays of streams. Um, but you all stay safe, and I know it's none of my business whether you guys stay safe and what you do or not do. Um, but I do hope everyone keeps themselves safe. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone. Salute to America.